Hey ladies, super quick live here. It is officially 5 a.m. on a Monday morning. Your girl was headed out to the gym, but I saw the news about Silicon Valley Bank getting its bailout. Also, a second bank has failed. A third bank is people are concerned with having liquidity issues, et cetera, et cetera. So, what I wanted to do today was come on and talk about what I'm seeing, and most importantly, what Black women should do right now. So, the first thing is Silicon Valley Bank has gotten a bailout. US regulators have come in order to announce that depositors of Silicon Valley Bank will be paid in full. So that means if you work for a tech company, if you're working with Etsy, because they had an account there, places like that, people were concerned about payroll not getting paid, et cetera. It looks like that's going to be taken care of. I actually wasn't concerned about that because I know how the US is with regards to this. They will protect the wealthy and their banking systems and their venture capitalists. So they probably did some backroom deal and this got done. Okay, ladies. The second thing, Signature Bank has been shut down by regulators. This has happened over the weekend as well. They apparently had a lot of crypto on their balance sheet. And a lot of these banks today, in my opinion, or probably over the weekend, were sitting down with their balance sheet and reassessing and recalibrating their portfolio. So we're going to see probably a lot of shifting and a lot of things happening in the market. But on an individual basis, there are other things that I want us to look out for. So the second thing is Signature Bank was shut down by regulators, but is saying in a joint statement that the Federal Reserve, the US Treasury, and the FDIC said that the bank's depositors would be made whole. So, ladies, I don't want you to panic about these things. I do want you to panic about something else, which I'm going to tell you about. But before I do that, the third bank, First Republic Bank, I don't know what happened, but apparently a lot of people were so scared at First Republic Bank that there were lines. There were lines of people wanting to get their money out or at least get some cash out of First Republic Bank, but they've come out and reassured customers. Again, I wouldn't just bank on First Republic's reassurance, but the fact that the FDIC is stepping in with regards to these banks, then that is something very important. Oh, y'all are up early too. Tam is what about their assets? So I kind of talked about that. Becoming Boss C is here. Yes, the US is quick to bail out banks. They're quick to bail out their wealthy. A lot of these senators have stock in a lot of these companies and things like that. So, yes, ladies. All right. So, then the question is, what else is coming? This is the bigger thing that I think is coming. And Diamond Dave did this discussion. We're going to talk about it on Wednesday. Unemployment is about to triple. And you all know when white people get a cold, Black people get pneumonia. Ladies, this, in my opinion, is more important to us individually than the banking thing that's happening. This is more important. So if you are not doing my famous four, you are going to get left out in the cold. What's my famous four? Number one, excuse me, focusing on your technical skills. Tam is here in the building. She can help you if you want to get into tech. There are other people out here that can help you with no matter what you're trying to do. You need to get your technical skills up. Number two, get your soft skills up. And we've gone through that extensively, but I'm going to keep hammering it. Number three, get your networks up. It's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. If you are not networking right now, even if you think you have a safe, secure job, I'm warning you right now, things are going to get crazy in this country because Jerome Powell and all of them have pretty much decided that they got to get inflation under control, and most likely unemployment is going to triple. So your technical skills, your soft skills, your networks, and getting your resources together, getting that financial literacy together, stop, spending less than you're making, all of those things. Going dark mode, ladies. This is what I suggest you do. Going dark mode, figuring out what goal you're going to hit, and getting busy with it. Getting off the relationship channels and all of that, and getting to business. Okay. There was also another story that came out that a bunch of immigrants have flooded the border at El Paso and et cetera. So you've got cheap labor coming into the United States. There's just a lot happening. You're going to have to focus on your household, get your household fortress together. Another thing I would say about the banking crisis, just if you don't have a second account, a third account, a fourth account, at different banks, I would suggest you get online, find some places that where you can open up those other accounts. It's for your business as well as your personal as well, ladies. So your personal bank, you should have more than one bank. Business, if you're in business, you have your LLC, blah, 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 you should have more than one bank. And in fact, with one of my businesses, I need to go and open up a second account. And the other banks that I work with one of them I went to on Friday, and they even told me, you don't even need your IRS letter. As long as you have your EIN, we know who you are. Just come and we'll open up that account for you. So those are the things that I suggest you do. I'm going to come here, see what you all are saying. Y'all are up early with me. I love it. I love it. Yes, the US is quick to bail out its banks. We will see how the market performs. The market is going to be wild, I think, for the next few days. Just expect it. Don't panic. Don't sell. Well, I won't say don't sell. I will say whatever your normal method of working with the market is, continue with that. They were selling off their assets last week, yeah, and a lot of them are probably gonna be selling this week as well. Which industries do you think will get hit hardest by unemployment? Um, I would think so retail is very interesting because they're hiring a lot. I think big tech is still gonna have some more layoffs. I think it's probably gonna be a little bit of all industries. Yeah, so I think it's probably gonna be a little bit more across the board is what you're saying. I think that even more than industries, Shy Brit X, I think it's going to be what people what people are vulnerable. So here's how you know if you're vulnerable or if someone in your family is vulnerable. Number one, were did your company have a pet project that it was working on that is not making the company any money or is not profitable? Number two, are you or the person, in your family, are they not giving 110% at the job? I think I think those 2 would be my metrics to figure out if, like, an individual is going to get, hit. Pet projects, things that aren't profitable for the company, or unprofitable people. I hope that makes sense. Event, meetup, conferences, absolutely. Yes, I need to network more intentionally. I'm going to actually start doing that more in the tech sector myself. Yeah, you wanna make a career shift, you better get out there. Yeah, 1K at the border, yes. So, try credit unions. Yes, absolutely. That would be my thing to tell you to do this week is to get that second account open. Stay blue chips. I was reading Invest Like Warren Buffett. I'm not qualified to give that information. So, you know, um, absolutely makes sense. Good. Yeah, Tam, I'm not qualified to give that information. I don't want to give the wrong information about what to invest in. I personally invest in just an index fund because my focus is on my sales career and hitting my numbers. And that's what I'm going dark mode for. And all of the best books that I've read have said that, the best people just tend to stick with the mark like do your business or do your job, make as much money as possible and put it in an index fund. So that's kind of what I'm following right now. I'm not saying it's the best way, that's just what I'm doing. Tech is already feeling at Google, Microsoft, Zoom. Yeah, so the interesting thing about tech becoming bossy is that um, companies that are like big tech is laying off, but a lot of those technical people are moving over to like non-tech companies. So yeah, AI hosting companies are heating up. Yep, they are. They are. Okay, ladies, I got to go to the gym, get my workout on. So, thank you so much for being here for my super early morning live. Ladies, again, get your second accounts open, your third accounts for both your personal and your business. Put 1 to 2 months of expenses, if possible, in those second accounts just to make sure you have the money set to the side and focus on four things: your technical skills, your soft skills, your networks, and your resources. Okay? Take care. I will see you all tonight.